Do you remember the story of St. George, whose mission was to slay a fiery dragon? Well, the dragon, of course, was the bad guy in that story, but you'd have a hard time convincing Barbara Newton of that. As Rob Wiles discovered, this Chattanooga dragon lady loves dragons so much, she's built a collection of mythical proportions.
Brainerd is a busy, normal street in Chattanooga, and this place on Brainerd seems normal enough until you get the feeling that something is not quite right. Even as you walk the ramp to the door, you think something unusual is waiting inside. If you have those feelings, you'd be right, because here there be dragons.
Here's your brochures.
Oh, wow.
And hope you enjoy.
Thank you.
So many dragons, you need a brochure and a map to find them all.
I just don't know where to look first.
It is almost too much to take in. Thousands of dragons of all kinds, carefully collected by Barbara Newton, who was bitten by the dragon bug more than 30 years ago when she bought her first of many to come.
One looked just like my boyfriend, real laid back and leaning up on a candle.
Yeah.
And it just, after that, I started noticing more and more and more. And that was in 75 or 76. And I've been fascinated by them ever since.
Dragons? Really? Fire-breathing, maiden-eating dragons?
For some of the people that complain, say, well, why dragons? They're evil, they're nasty. I tell them, people have teddy bears. Would you want a real bear in the house? No. I like the fact that they show up across all cultures. They may look different, but you still know it's a dragon. They're pretty much universally understood in one way or another. And some very creative, nice people like dragons.
It's like a dragon ballerina.
Lots of people like them. Many of them come to see Barbara's collection at her Dragon Dreams Museum. Others call with questions.
We get calls from, well, do you have live dragons? It's like, nope. And I have had people that wanted to see live dragons. I've had people that thought they were dragons. And I've had people that came and told me that I have lived thousands of years and that I've kept dragons all through that time. And yep, okay. So you meet some really interesting people.
It's really cool.
Honestly now, most people know dragons are mythical creatures. What we might not be able to agree on is just what is a dragon.
Some have wings, some don't. Some have 2 legs, some have 4, some have none. Some can fly, some can't. But typically you're looking at a more reptilian-looking creature that maybe can blow fire. And Eastern mythology is benevolent, and in Western European is the bad guy.
Which brings us to that famous dragon slayer, St. George. Oh, a name better not said here.
We didn't have a spot for St. George in the museum for a long time. And we finally gave him a spot under that dastardly St. George, because he kills dragons, so he's not our best friend.
Still, most of us think of dragons as, well, dangerous. But Barbara says her favorites simply suffer from human transference.
There are theories that it's a combination of the things that people fear. Primitive man feared the eagle coming down out of the sky, so the talons, the lion, the serpent are all things that they feared. If you kind of put those together, you come out with the dragon and fire. And so it's a bunch of dangerous things conglomerated together.
Speaking of conglomerations, Barbara has one. Thousands in her collection.
It was great. Yeah. We enjoyed it a lot. We went through it every room I think twice because we
or more.
And
we still missed things.
Probably.
Yeah.
You can find an unbelievable number of things with dragons. And one common comment I'll get is, "Oh, it must be hard for you to find dragons." What's hard is to have enough money to buy all the dragons.
Now, Barbara Newton is really Dr. Barbara Newton, a veterinarian who's used to patching up injured animals, even mythical ones.
I know the Chinese think it's bad luck to keep broken things, but just glue them back together and keep them. Somebody breaks something in the shop, I glue it, swing back on, and off it goes to the collection. I'm more interested in them as being able to see the artwork and see the workmanship that went into it than it be a perfect collectible piece. And hence, I have some beautiful pieces of Japanese cloisonne. It's one of my favorites, and it may be damaged. So it's not investment quality, but you can see how it's made and just imagine how much work went into them. And so they're of value to me, even though they're not an investment type thing.
No, Barbara doesn't continue her love with this misunderstood mythical menace for money. Perhaps part of it is a connection to centuries past and cultures worldwide who also appreciate this beast. Such a strong figure in Eastern mythology that it became one of the animal symbols of the Chinese calendar, the Year of the Dragon.
Represents wealth and power and should be a good year. And we jokingly say we're the place where it's always the Year of the Dragon.
Yes, Dragon Dreams of Barbara Newton of Chattanooga.